Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, before we get started, I would like to just share a little bit, if you probably are not already aware, that the end of the year is coming up. Not at the time of this recording, but by the time this comes out, it will be almost the end of the year. And I will be taking a break, as I do every year, from like the first couple weeks of January. Now, I will say at this moment, I haven't really gotten the chance to look at the planner because the calendar, because I haven't really had a lot of time with everything that I've been trying to do. So I'm not 100% sure what that date will be, but I will be posting it on my channel, on my community page, and on my Patreon. So if you are all curious, I probably will have decided by the time this comes out, but at the moment, don't know. But just giving y'all a heads up that there will be a break involved, as I try to take at the beginning of every year. But moving on to the recap, in the last episode, in the last two episodes, we've gotten the perspective of the Nine Tails as far as Naruto's journey and their journey together, as far as the balance between their powers and the chakra and the hatred that they both have, and the sadness that is within both of their hearts with being mistreated by people and being seen as, a monster and nothing more than a weapon. And just, even though they're a little different, the ideas are kind of the same. And so I do feel that Naruto is, again, the perfect person to understand what the tailed beasts are going for, because he did also experience people who couldn't even be bothered to tell other people his name as if he didn't have one. So I like that we got the perspective of the Nine Tails, and we also see in a way how proud he is that he has been inside Naruto since he was literally like minutes old, and he has seen Naruto grow up and has experienced everything he has experienced and knows Naruto. Even if he doesn't want to be his friend or admit it, he knows Naruto very well. So the fact that there at the end he was just like, keep doing what you're doing and be the Naruto I know you to be. And he did in fact have a backup plan where he had a clone inside of the tailed beast that he's trying to free, collecting nature energy, and then gonna be using it to help free the tailed beast. And so I'm curious, going into these next couple episodes, one, are we gonna switch perspectives a little bit? Because this seems like a good place where it seems like a place that they would just be like, oh, right when we're about to get somewhere, let's go somewhere else, because that's always what they do. But I'm curious if he's gonna go and try to free all the tailed beasts from their control by removing the rods. Is Madara fake Madara rather, just gonna put more rods in them? I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm hoping it'll be okay. And I'm curious where we're gonna go from here. So let's get into it.
Damned Naruto. He pulled out the rod. Well then.
He's just gonna put another one. Oh, is he summoning the statue?
Does is temporarily bind my chakra to the Jinchuriki's body. But my chakra itself, that masked guy owns through the ghetto statue.
You already knew about
Right.
that? Then I didn't end up saving you at all!
You're seriously saying that?
Of course I am!
Okay, well, I should have known it was too good to be true. Things can't ever be simple.
There's something I want to pass on to you.
What?
Hold out your hand.
Huh?
Is this gonna be a fist bump situation?
It's something good. It'll come in handy one of these days. Now hurry up.
Is it a promise? No, there's probably more to it. But I love the fist bump. It's as if they're communicating the way the others do.
I'm glad you want to lend me power. But before you do, there's something I have to say to you. Thanks for helping me with the other Madara. All that extra power, that really helped.
Don't thank me. It weirds me out.
Oh, hilarious. Don't thank me, it feels weird.
Just
Fist
hit my
bump?
chakra with yours.
Oh man. Chakra tug of war again?
Idiot. We don't have to do that now. Although it's not like I've got anything else to do, so we could if you want.
Interesting. Is this going to be one of those moments where you're just going to have to trust him? You guys. Oh, I mean, I'm sure Ninetales will still give him a hard time, but I absolutely love this.
We're going in together.
Hey, Naruto.
Since we're both already in two-man teams.
Hold on, Naruto. Don't tell me you and Ninetales.
I've still got tons of reserve power to use.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about this, about actually doing the seal.
Never believed in me.
That is how beasts are. However, that's not who Naruto is.
Yeah.
Not at all. Naruto's one of a kind. Works hard, puts his whole heart into it. Sure, he messes up, then gets jumped on. But his suffering only makes him stronger. That's what separates him from being a...
I feel like, even though this is a flashback to Iruka saying something specific about Naruto, this is also, in a way, like describing Ninetales in a way. They both have experienced similar things. And I know that he's framing it as I would rather deal with you than him, but
Naruto, don't tell me you.
interesting. It's like dark solar beam.
Open the 8th gate! No, you fool. If you do that, then you'll die. Yes, but... Naruto, looks bad over there. 5-tailed beast bombs in the air. Pointed at them.
Yeah, I know. I'm on it!
What? So fast?
Oh, this is so exciting! Oh, I can't! That's so good! But it's not as Naruto! Oh!
Naruto?
That's so good! Oh, that's so good! Oh my gosh, this makes me so immensely happy despite the fact that I have a huge headache. Eh. In your face!
Ninetales chakra.
First, we have to find out where every one of their rods are.
Just so you know, we don't have much time. It's our first tailed beast transformation, and the link isn't perfect. We've got about 5 minutes.
That's
Interesting. How many episodes is this 5 minutes gonna be? Because this is still on the same day and it's been like 20 episodes. Not the car running noises. Is he gonna use the tails to come out?
Gonna fall for that trick twice.
He's spotted them all. Can you imagine the people that are coming to aid them and literally just seeing massive tailed beasts fight each other?
This fight is like a all-out monster smackdown.
He's not wrong. Oh, combined beast bomb. Or as I refer to it as a dark solar beam.
Pretty big for one of those things. Are they pooling their power into a single point? Naruto, so what now?
Yep. Fight dark solar beam with dark solar beam.
We succeeded at that.
He did it a few times by accident in training, but I know that he'll get it right this time.
There's more at stake. I have a feeling he is gonna have to destroy the statue in order to actually free them. But I guess it does start with the rods, because at least it would maybe even though they're like zombies, help or protect the former Jinchuriki.
Ninetales really is strong.
I knew it. He's gonna use all of them to grab him.
I grabbed all their rods!
Oh, and he's got shadow clones at the end of them. Wow, clever. Huh?
We've been waiting.
Huh?
The same thing happened with Son.
Not quite. You did make it all the way to this plane this time around. Just as the Four Tails predicted.
This isn't where Four Tails was.
Huh?
Now that we are fully linked, you're able to enter deeper than before into the Tail Beast's.
I'm sorry. What?
That jerk in the mask cannot penetrate this deep.
Welcome and thank you. On behalf of us Jinchuriki and Tailed Beasts, I wanted to meet you, Naruto Uzumaki. In fact,
He was the Kage, right?
Must have had it rough, knowing you went through that. And now, just look at you. You're already dead.
No.
It's so sad. You never got to eat good ramen, or even find out what it felt like to kiss a girl.
Goodbye for now.
Four Tails. Perhaps, just maybe. Do you think that you and I could have traveled a different path, too?
Interesting. Even though they claim that their spirits don't get along, they're all still together.
I still haven't gone quite soft enough to start calling you by your name. Not even after being your Jinchuriki for over 40 years. But then
40
again, I
years?
haven't forgotten it either.
All right then, say my full name now. Spiel and all.
The whole
Is
spiel.
so good enough?
Interesting. So they all just pretending to not have a good relationship with their Jinchuriki, or is it different because they're all technically dead?
Well, I'm glad that you're all gathered together, and that you're all getting along, too.
Yes, but that only happened after Four Tails and Roshi left here, Naruto.
Okay.
It's all
Well, at least that
thanks
answers
to
my
you.
question.
Naruto, step forward. Extend your hand. We'll fulfill.
Are we doing all a bunch of fist bumps?
My name is Matatabi.
Yukito Ni.
my name is Isobu. We've met before, huh? And I am Yagura, the former 4th Mizukage. I am Koku.
I'm Han.
I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember all these names. But I love this. I love this. This is like makes me want to cry. Not out of like sadness, but just like it's almost like this is like a memorial of some kind. All of their hearts are in the same place.
Eventually the day will come when you will be united again, each of you with a unique name and a different form than before. unlike when you were inside of me, you will be guided down the right path. I hope you learn what true strength is.
Oh,
Before that time comes.
I love this. I never really thought about the Sage of the Six Paths being like almost, I don't want to say like their master, but like a brother. Or not their brother, their father. And I this makes me so happy.
Naruto is the old man.
Yes.
Yep.
Are they saying that he is like a reincarnation? Is that what they're asking? Am I freaking out over here too much to actually hear what's going on? I should skip back.
Indeed.
Is the old man. Don't you all agree that Naruto is the old man?
Okay.
Yep.
The old man's. It feels like there's another word that they're going to wait for. But are they saying that he's the reincarnation? Even though he doesn't have the eyes.
I never thought that you would be able to completely control Nine Tails. However, it appears as though you still cannot maintain it for long. So same old, same old.
Listen. But okay. This does make me sad because they're like chained to the statue. Like they're inside it, but knowing that they each gave him a piece of their chakra makes me excited about what is to come.
Same old, same old. Not anymore. I just learned a whole bunch of really difficult names all at once.
Oh, I love that. That's funny. Well, this episode didn't go where I thought it was going to go. First of all, the tailed beast, like the rod connecting them to the body of the Jinchuriki, it makes sense, but again, not a thought process I had. And I hate that they're still like attached to the statue. So I hope that Naruto is in some way able to break them free of this statue. I'm assuming that's going to be the best way, or maybe not even the best way, but the only way is to somehow release him from the statue. But I love the little tag team of Naruto and the Nine Tails. I loved that, even though they've never really done it before. So there are some limitations to it, but I still think it was really, really cool and really fun. And him going into, we have witnessed multiple times them connecting through chakra, and I feel like that's just another facet of this, except it's for tailed beasts. And the fact that they were all in this kind of council situation, and the previous Jinchuriki were all there, and we know now that it's not necessarily that they all got along, but they are all there because in a way, at least to me, it seems like their spirits are still connected. And for them all to, or for the I've already forgot if it was 4 tails or 5 tails, but for him to say that, you know, lend him your strength if he does choose to come here to save you. I've been like freed from this bond per se, and for them to all perceive it in the same way, and getting that flashback of the Sage of the Six Paths, which again, we've only gotten perspective on the Sage of the Six Paths from the perspective of like Nagato and Madara, but to think about how he probably was this, because he was like a wise, peace-loving, if I remember correctly. So to know that and I forget that he made the tailed beard, maybe he didn't. Either way, he had them all at his side, and he was like, I don't have long for this world, and you all will go down different paths, but you all come together again, and I hope that you find like the one who, in a way, that will lead you, or I don't know. I keep saying in my mind lead, but it felt very fatherly. And I really, really loved that they were like basically babies and they looked so, so cute. And I feel like this puts a whole different perspective on it, because thinking about the fact that they have all like not trust Jinchuriki, probably because it feels like the Sage of the Six Paths treated them like equals, almost as if they were his children. And for them to since then be continuously forced into these shackles inside human bodies and not treated as equals, it does probably put a sour taste in their mouth, even though they had this person who was human that they cared for very deeply. And to have lived this long and then come across a human that reminds them of their former master, if I could put it that way. I'm not 100% sure if I'm still getting that right, but I absolutely love it. I love that even though they have like this distaste for humans and Jinchuriki, they recognize Naruto for being the compassionate person that they've kind of been waiting for. So that perspective just puts like a whole, just like lifts my heart and my spirits, and I just love it. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I'm hoping that it's going to be okay, but that ending where he's like, it's not the same because I've learned a whole bunch of difficult names, which you know what is better than me, because I very much, after like the second one, I zoned out. And I can't even say zoned out. I just stopped comprehending, but it's fine. We're going to watch the next episodes and it's going to be fine. So thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.